Yes, hello police? I seem to have accidentally purchased the Lord of the Nine Realms of Hell. The name Scourge has been used with different forms over the years, with the original Sweep, a dragon leader of a planet, an Optimus copy, and so on, but usually the name is associated with a ruthless commander. In Transformers Rise of the Beast, Scourge leads the Terrorcons to Earth under the command of Unicron, fighting the Warrior Maximals and the heroic Autobots. For Studio Series, he was the first leader-class figure related to the film. Scourge transforms into what I can only describe as a Mad Max-style truck, and I'm wondering, what's with the live-action films? They keep turning the 86 Decepticons into semi-trucks. What's next? Is Cyclonus gonna be a Freightliner? Dark of the Moon Megatron went in a similar direction, but rather than just being rusty and pointy, this is a dark edgelord beefed up with more toxic smokestacks for the atmosphere to soak up all the fumes. But I love the chain details picked out with the tan color. There's various scratch and dent marks also picked out in the paint, but it doesn't go overboard like the Siege line. The front seems fine, not sure if the bars on the bumper are meant to be slanted in this form, and there's a gap on the side, but it shows off the transparent orange inside, so I can't stay mad. Since when did truck Transformers neglect the back of the vehicle? The blade tucks in, but the arms stick out like a sore thumb, especially since it's actually a claw, not a thumb. Oh well, I actually don't mind. Part of the breakup actually works. The hood shows various panels. I love the cylinders on the side. The truck canopy looks good with the orange windows and the guard up front. If you pull down the bumper, you can remove the bars to show off all his trophies, including Predacon, Maximal, Wrecker, Autobot, and a Terrorcon logo? Okay, I want to know the story behind that. There's a few painted lights, a silver horn, and you can tuck the gun on the back. Looks weird, but apparently this is an accurate part of the truck, and the tab ports allow any of the sweeps to be a back gunner. That is, if the pegs actually hold it. I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't like the gaps and obvious kibble when I first saw it, but for Scourge, it's like he doesn't care. He just got this form to get the work done, but wanted to show off his intimidating, angry side. Robot mode. I don't think he looks demonic, I just think he's a full-on demon. The majority of the deco is like charcoal, fitting in theme with the glowing orange fed through the chest and the eyes. After watching the movie, I will admit the proportions seem a tad awkward, mostly because it's directly based on changed concept art. Technically, the shoulder shouldn't point out, instead it should cover along with it, and surprisingly enough, I don't think he's supposed to have the extended pharaoh headdress neck, but he's still a clear monster, with exhaust on the back and chains all around that can't contain the evil within, and also kill dropkick, so I'm not sure if that's a good idea. I noticed a couple of details like the thighs with the split trailer hitch, the odd number of pipes, and opposed to the regular opening hand, the other is a massive tentacle claw. There's two types of people, and one of them I don't want to know what they do with it. The Terrorcon logo looks good, especially the pointed eyebrow design. I think the teeth could have been more defined, but the eyes are perfectly sunken in behind it, with a terrifying evil glow. I don't think it's that bad. Did someone say, articulation? Ball joint ahead, ball joint neck, shoulders out and in again, forward and back rotation below. Elbow, which I didn't forget. Fingers, each claw at the base, waist rotation, hips out in, forward and back rotation below, and soft ratchet knee, foot joint, and tilt. The head allows for a good range with the bonus neck joint, as long as it doesn't pop off. Most of this is pretty good, but the shoulders have too much going on. You could pose it, but it's a chore. Let's take a look at the accessories. You may have noticed the blade he used in the film. I love the beat up dents and cracks showing its worn down age. There's a few hinges, but as an option you can lock it into the hand. Then there's a bonus cannon, which you can store in the back or pop out the claw arm to attach it. The claw can now be stored, but it looks like dingleberries. You can use blast effects with the cannon. He does seem pretty awkward in places, and I will admit the shoulders really bother me, but other than that, I'm glad this guy got a moment to shine for a film. He's an intimidating looking villain to challenge Optimus Prime. The size is surprisingly decent compared to other figures. He fits in well with the other Terrorcons, and he poses pretty well. If you're looking for an amazing looking villain, Scourge might be the one you might want to consider, even if you had to get some add-on kit. I'm just glad this isn't a possessed Optimus Prime. Rumors are weird.
AllSpark TV. Now that's just prime.